Okay, here I am in Loupe view, which I get to by clicking this icon here. If I start out with thumbnails and I click an image and click this icon, or use the keyboard shortcut E, I have a single image. Now, let's get to a better image without quite so much clutter. There we go. That's a little bit better. These were shot at Sebring many years ago, 2003. And this is all the information about the photo. And I was using an old point and shoot back then before I went to a digital SLR. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go into the view options. So if I choose view options, I have grid view, which we talked about previously, and now I have Loupe view, which is the option for a single image. And I have options about what I can show. In info number 1, I can choose from any of these options. By default, it shows the file name and copy name, capture date and time, and crop dimensions. And these are the defaults for Loupe view. And if I go to info 2, I can change more options. And notice when I chose info 2, it didn't change anything here, but it changed the information displayed on the left-hand side of the image. So again, I can choose all these different options from the drop-down menu if I just decided to go with file name. I could go with folder, but I like the defaults pretty well, or I could go with none. But file name and copy name is good for me. And if I change these, notice I change the file name, and if I decide that for some reason I don't like my changes, I can click this button to go back to the defaults. And another thing I can do, just go to another photo. I'm going to press my left arrow key, and here's another photo. And now when I want to look at this photo in all its beauty, say this was a higher resolution photo. Let me go to a folder that I know has got higher resolution images in it. And I'm pretty sure this one does. This image is big enough that part of the display, the information is over the actual image. Now when I'm editing it, especially if I decide to expand the size of the image, and I did that by pressing the space bar, or I can press the left mouse button to magnify the image, that information isn't that useful to me. In fact, it's getting in the way. So if I press I, it toggles to the second information view, and I press I again, and the information disappears. Now if I press my space bar again, it zooms back to fill the screen. So there you have it, changing Loupe view options and other delights in Lightroom.